What's going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and this is a super incredible moment because I just spent the whole day playing Destiny 2, and now I get to share it with you. We are going to check out campaign, the first mission, Homecoming. I played it on both PS4 Pro and PC, so I've got all the good details for you there. If you guys are pumped for Destiny 2, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the reveal, what you think of the gameplay, and any questions you may have. I'll try to answer them. I've got Crucible footage, I've got Strike footage. This is the campaign footage from the live stream, but it's the exact same mission I played with all of my impressions and all the added details from running through the beginning of the campaign on PC and PS4 Pro. Basically, the tower has been overrun, and before you lose all your powers and begin the new adventure, you have one mission to try and save the remnants. It doesn't work out so well, but it sure is fun, and it is a bonkers mission with all sorts of insanity, so I hope you guys enjoy. This is the beginning of Destiny 2 campaign, the first mission. Let's watch and talk about it together.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
This is where it began. It was so freaking fun to play this mission. I think it's a fantastic mission. It felt like it had more intensity and more, it was much more of a dynamic mission than what I came to expect in Destiny 1. It felt more like a true story mission. I played it solo as the Warlock, got to use that Blade Dancer ability, which was so much fun. I also got to play a Titan in the Strike, but we'll get to that later on. Basically, Destiny 2 runs phenomenally on PC. It's 60 frames per second or more. It looks great, but I want to assure you that for all the hoopla around the PC version, I thought it looked phenomenal on PS4 Pro. It is 30 frames per second, but so were the last Destiny games. So it felt and ran really good. I liked how it looked. It played great, and they have really upped the ante in terms of the particle effects, and I love the color scheme, right? It's not super bright. It's also not super dull. It's just like this weird in-between that I felt kind of just nailed such a good vibe. And I felt, especially later on when we go through the city streets, like, okay, this is a single-player campaign that I could really get behind. If the story is there and they have committed to investing a whole lot more in terms of the cutscenes, in terms of the plot, in terms of having the NPCs be a part of the game with you, I think that this campaign could be a lot stronger. Now, like, let's be honest, in some ways it did seem a lot like Destiny 1. In some ways it felt like a half step, but I think the full campaign and the full release is going to really define, is this, you know, a worthy sequel? But so far, this first mission, if I judge it based on this, it was my favorite thing that I played. I played multiplayer Crucible, I played a Strike, and I played this. This, to me, was the biggest forward step. Right, obviously you have the new weapon slots, kinetic energy, and power, so there is a new feel in terms of how you transition through those.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
And you've got more dynamic cinematic moments like that, with characters popping in and doing stuff, and this is my favorite sequence. I really hope there's more of this. The level of detail in this city street was incredible, and I just thought it created such a fun fight. The different weapons were great, obviously, very reminiscent of weapons from the past, and in general, you know, it's going to feel familiar, very familiar, and maybe that was the goal, right? I wish they would have introduced a new class. I was really hoping for a fourth, but for consistency's sake, I guess they decided just to go with Warlock, Titan Hunter, and keep things routine there. But some of the new tweaks are very fun to use, and I had a lot of fun playing as both the Warlock and later the Titan in the Strike.
Someone told me you need a ride. Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on that command ship. Now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
I am a very weird Destiny player in that I spent most of my time playing it solo as opposed to with a group of friends. So I was coming at this more from like, okay, what can they do for me campaign-wise, story-wise, to deliver an experience that's more exciting and steps it way up from the first. And I felt like this was a great example of having a diverse level that felt as you were running through like much more of a story game. And I mentioned that before, but it really did stick out to me as the most evolved aspect of the game. And I'm sure hardcore players will pick out little details that are just as forward-thinking for Destiny 2, but for me and how I played Destiny 1, the campaign mission, this first mission, was the best thing I saw all day. And I really liked just the diversity in the environments, even within the one mission. And I liked the intensity of the firefights, and it was really enhanced by all of the effects. Right, so you've seen a whole bunch of fire, you've seen a whole bunch of particles flying everywhere, and we're gonna get into a section soon that has rain, and just, it really felt like it captured almost a movie-esque style, which I really liked. And it was something that was missing from Destiny 1 with all of the defend and the wave after wave. I feel like if the rest of the campaign goes this route, they're going to be in good shape. You know, there's still a lot to prove, right? We need an interesting story, we need the characters to matter, we need more variety in the levels to be fleshed out and fun in ways that expand upon the mission types of Destiny 1, but thus far, I feel good about this. In terms of controls, obviously it controls very, very, very much like Destiny 1. On PC, now I thought PC was really, really polished. Now, they are saying that PC is not going to be coming out September 8th, that it will be coming out at a later date, and they're not ready to commit on that. I suppose there's a small possibility that it releases right around September 8th, but my guess is it's going to be a month or two later. I feel like it's going to be more of a Black Friday type release, and that way, you know, it has the extra time to polish, and then they get the double dip for people that want to play on both console and on on PC. But I felt like some of the new enemies were cool. I felt like they provided a nice challenge and an interesting mix as the AI comes at you hard. In terms of visuals, I'm curious what people think, because this one was developed, specifically for the current gen, specifically for Xbox One, PS4, and on PC, I think it looked phenomenal. Personally, I felt like it looked really good on PS4 Pro as well, but I heard a lot of rumblings that people were like, whoa, really impressed and blown away by PC, but not so much by PS4. So I'm curious what you guys think in terms of how it looks. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of the game.
Your journey ends here.
Do you feel like it's a big enough step up? Are you excited for the campaign? Has this new emphasis on story and more dynamic single-player missions, does that have you pumped and you think that you'll get more out of that aspect of the game? Or are you just all gung-ho about the clans and their emphasis on increasing Crucible to 4v4 and making sure that it is the most social and friend-focused game shooter on the market? Because clearly that's where their efforts have been mostly put. But I feel like the campaign, to me, ironically, felt the most new. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. I definitely enjoyed this campaign mission. Stay tuned. I'll have more on the Crucible and the Strike as well. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Homecoming was a really great start. I hope they build on that, and we'll probably see more at E3 soon. But until that time, everybody, thanks again. I love you all. Drink some hot chocolate, and we'll see you all later.